Hey, cuties. Hello, dragons. How are you guys doing? All right. Let me just turn on this fan real quick. Okay. What's up, Layla? Hello, Rick. Hello, Noodlehead. Welcome, you guys. We're going to be doing all signs. And we're going to see where you're headed. What's up, Kismet? Where you're headed for August 2024. What's up, Ifaru? Let me just shuffle these cards real quick. Obviously, we're going to start out with Aries. Hey, Rick. And move our way down. I hope you guys have been having a really great weekend. Joseph. What's up, Joseph? Hi. Last shuffle. Hey, Codis. What's up, B-Wise? Sorry, I didn't come prepared. I still have to shuffle my oracle cards. Hi, Zaza. Thank you so much for the first super chat. All right, you guys, so welcome to All Signs. Obviously, you probably know what All Signs is. If you don't, I'm sure you'll figure it out by the time this video is done. We're going to be taking a look at all signs, Aries through to Pisces. This is about where you are headed versus where you need to be headed for August of 2024 and what you're going to do about it. Keep in mind that roles can always be reversed, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for a full picture. And I'm also taking super chat questions as per usual, and if you don't know how that works, then you can visit my website at www.violettaalexis.com and just click super chat rules right there. On top of that, if you want to become a member and get your individual reading, if you want to see the new moon in Leo and how it's affecting you, or the full moon in Aquarius that's coming up, you can always become a member by heading over to my channel and clicking the join button and clicking which tier you'd like. Zaza, thank you ×2. Thinking I was blocked for a second? No, not today. Maybe tomorrow. What's up, Vanessa? Just kidding. I just got home from a hike. Ooh, put us all to shame, Joseph. Layla, thank you so much. Look at you and your beautiful dragon wings, Layla. So proud of you. Layla, thank you ×2. God, it's so hot in here. I'm just a naturally sweaty person. I just remembered my dream. It was something about sweating, and somebody was complaining that I was sweating too much. I literally just remembered that. How stupid. What's up, B? It's nice to see you. I'm so dead, Vanessa. Well, if he wants to tell you, I'm sure that he still won't. Just kidding. Oops, it posted twice. Can I ask another one instead of the two? Yes, you can, and I bet you anything Rick will save it for me. He is so on point. Rick, do you have any Virgo placements by any chance? But yes, you can change it. I just got done doing a how I clean my makeup brushes video, DIY. You know what I really think? Not that anybody asked nor that anybody cares, but it's my channel, so I'm just going to say what I want. I really think that society tries to overhype women and men sometimes, but women in regards to buying all of these products, thinking that we need all of these products to like look good when it's just not the case, you know, or we need to buy this specific makeup brush cleaner. It's like, no, you don't, you know. There's ways to do it that are so much cheaper and easier than going out and buying $50 for a makeup brush cleaner. Like, I don't know. Or these like $1,000 moisturizers. It's like, listen, honey, if I haven't gotten hotter by now, I just really don't think $1,000 moisturizer is really going to do it for me. You know, I just really don't. Rose, thank you so much. Tom, it's so nice to see you. Fireball Baby's here. Sweating too much? Okay, well, I don't know what that comment was. Just use the bare minimum and just focus on skincare. Well, yeah, but I mean, even with skincare products, like, you know what I noticed? I noticed when I use a lot of different skincare products that like everybody says that we need, my skin actually looks more irritated. I noticed that the less that I use, the better my skin looks. Crazy, right? Crazy theory. And I was like, no, that's crazy, right? Like, that's crazy. There's no way, right? And so I went back to using all the products and my skin like started breaking out again and my skin got really red and irritated. And then I was like, right, I'm not. And it's been months since I've used all those products again, to be honest with you. Sometimes it's just so simple, you know? Anyway, let's do this. B, thank you so much for that super chat question. All right, so let's see. Same for me, yeah. Like, I'm really into, back in my day, I'm really into natural stuff. I really am. Like, I love making at-home turmeric masks with, like, honey and almond milk and chickpea flour. Like, I know it sounds crazy, right? But I love doing that stuff. It's fun for me. I like it. I like the results better, you know? But, you know, I really feel like beauty comes from the inside out, guys. Oh, my God. All right. Where is Rick? Okay. Esoteric Virgo placements. What does that even mean? Either you have, I almost said fireball placements because I saw fireball babies comment in there. Either you have Virgo placements or you don't. Rick. Oh my God, I almost called you Ed. Ed was my old assistant from back in the day. I almost called you Ed. A huge compliment, by the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Guess what I figured out recently? We matched on the pattern like 2 years ago. We matched on the pattern? What do you mean? Like the astrology app? What's up, Miss Redmond? How are you? Trial dating section? No way. You have to send me a screenshot of that. You have to send me a screenshot of that. That's weird to me. I don't know. I don't know about that. What's up, Jill? That's pretty funny. She wanted to brag about that, honey. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Go. You could see compatibility based on bonds. I will. Tell me where to send it. You can send it to my Instagram. Alrighty. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and start out with Aries. All right, Aries. Let's go ahead and take a look at where you're headed for August of 2020. Almost was thinking 2022. 2024. Let's see here. Where you're headed is the Five of Wands in reverse. Where you need to be headed is the Ace of Wands in reverse. And the action that you need to take is the Emperor in reverse. Tell me about that Five of Wands in reverse. All right. Well, I mean, I gotta be honest, it doesn't feel like a big motivation this month, Aries. It feels like you're just kind of content with where you are. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with being content with where you're at. Like, not a big deal. You know what I mean? But I'm wondering, do you want more? Or are you just kind of like, no, I'm good here, you know? And this is where you are. Give me one more. The 10 of Cups. Okay. Well, I feel like you're making progress. To me, this is you making progress. It doesn't really feel like you're putting up a fight to, everything just seems really easy. You know, everything seems really easy. You look really content. It's like you fished your wish. You're in a happy relationship, or you and your family are doing well. For some of you, you're entering a relationship, or maybe a relationship is being taken to the next step in some way. Ace of Wands in reverse with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups for where you need to be. There may be something that you've been delaying for a while that you don't need to delay anymore. It could be about offering love. It could be about learning how to be more vulnerable. It could be about some kind of creative project. Give me one more on that. The Ten of Swords in reverse. There's something that you need to evolve from. Like, if you've been hanging on to something for too long, or maybe even for some of you, it's that you haven't completed some kind of project or some kind of business venture or something like that. I feel like this is the time. So if there's been something that you have been delaying because you've just been happy in your relationship, and while I'm saying that's all well and good, right, or you've been just having a grand old time hanging out at the bar, or whatever it is that you're doing, that's all well and good, but it's telling you not to put off something anymore. The Emperor in reverse with the Sun in reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So this is the action that you need to take. So once again, something that you need to overcome. It's like you're needing to start something once again. Don't delay, Emperor in reverse. Don't start getting into analysis paralysis or doubting yourself or feeling like you can't achieve something because somebody, Tom, I don't give a fuck, whatever his name is, told you that you couldn't do it or that you couldn't be something. So don't get your ego involved. Don't start getting low self-esteem towards something. I feel like there's something here that you've been delaying for a while, and now it's time to do it. Whether that's you needing to educate yourself on something, or just simply putting one foot in front of the other and putting your big boy or big girl pants on. Yeah, I told you. Look, you are good enough. Uranus and freedom. Well, Uranus is all about freedom. So this is telling you, how can you get out of your own way to be able to get out of your comfort zone so you can actually achieve the thing that you want to achieve. For a lot of you, you've been wrapped up in this idea of what somebody else has for you, or what somebody else thinks of you, or what your mother said about you, you know, when you were a kid or whatever. And like, I get it, right? Totally get it. But like, now is the time for you to break free from those things, whether it's like, you know, and sometimes it starts with little things. You know, if, you know, a parent maybe had made you feel very undeserving in your life, do little things for yourself that feel luxurious, where you prove to yourself that you do deserve these things, or whatever it is. Like I said, sometimes it just starts with something small. Thank you so much, Aries. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at ViolettaAlexis.com. Alrighty, moving on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and take a look at where you're headed for August. We have the Two of Wands for where you're headed. Where you need to be headed is the King of Wands, and the action that you need to take is the Seven of Pentacles. Tell me about that Two of Wands. What's up, Sean? The Ace of Cups, the Hangman, and the Fool. Okay, well, I'm really not mad at this. You know, it seems like you have a decision to make when it comes to love, or even potentially when it comes to creativity, but there's something like a sacrifice that needs to be made in order for you to have this new beginning. And I don't know what it is. If it's like a relationship, you know, maybe something else needs to be, I don't know, maybe you have another option or something, right? Let's be super cliche. And that needs to be kind of thrown in the trash in order for you to have this. If it's some kind of new creative pursuit, maybe your job is going to have to suffer a little bit in order for you to have this. Whatever the thing is, it's asking you to break free. It's asking you to come out of your comfort zone. It's asking you to make a decision. It looks like you are making a decision. It looks like you are choosing love in some way, or choosing something that really, you know, fills your heart up with joy, right? Whatever the thing is. And it looks like you are with that Fool. You're taking a journey. You're kind of rebelling in some way. You're doing something that may be a little unexpected of you, which would make sense because Uranus is in your sign, right? The King of Wands for where you need to be headed. The Death card, the Seven of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like it's asking you to dream a little bit, you know? It's asking you to dream a little bit. I think that something is needing to evolve when it comes to the way that you think, what it is that you're trying to go after. Like sometimes, like this reminds me of when I talk about Sagittariuses, I talk about they always get famous because they are a little delusional, right? I kind of want to say, be a little delusional. It's worked for me in the past. Sometimes it still works for me now. So maybe for some of you, in order to take a risk, you just need to kind of boost yourself up a little bit and be a little, you know, delusional, like I stated. I do think that... for some of you that are in a relationship, there can be something that needs to change about the connection. Like maybe even for some of you, there needs to be something that's more realistic, or we're needing to come up with a better game plan for either some kind of business venture or in regards to a relationship. So it could really go either way. The Seven of Pentacles for the action that you need to take. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Four of Wands in reverse, the Tower in reverse. Don't let insecurities or imposter syndrome hold you back from what it is that you need to be doing. I can definitely see a little bit of analysis paralysis happening for you. You know, I mean, you are in our sign after all, but in the month of August. So it seems like there's some kind of positive investment that's coming towards you, or something that, like an opportunity that you're creating for yourself that could turn out to be very financially promising. But don't just like sit around and wait for it to happen, or hope that it's good. You know, like you have to do it. And if you're getting in your own way, then that's going to be a problem. So you need to learn how to not do that. Okay. Let's see here. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries, Scorpio, double Mars, and anomaly. Okay. I'm almost getting like, for some of you, this feels more like a message, like something unexpected kind of maybe coming to the surface, either about you or a partner. And it's something that you're not going to expect for some of you. I really want to say be cautious of any kind of manipulative behaviors, whether that's coming from you or somebody else, or any kind of outbursts of anger or something like that. Just a little word of caution. But I feel like it's telling you to allow yourself to be vulnerable, but don't be combative about something. So I don't know what that has to do with. It feels like a partner, or it feels like a friend, or another person specifically. So keep that in mind. Thank you so much, Taurus. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Oh my freaking God. It's so hot in this corner of the house. Are you kidding me? I have to go check that frickin'. I have to go check that AC, because I am dying. Hold on. AC is at freaking 66 degrees. And I am dying. Like, there's no way. It can't be real. Oh my God. Too many. Shut up, Vanessa. 66 degrees the AC is at. I am absolutely, I just can't do it. 66 degrees. And I just don't feel it. I know it's not over 90 degrees outside. It might be the tarot thermal effect. Okay. Yeah, maybe. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at my Geminis. Hold on, guys. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and take a look at you. The Two of Cups for where you're headed, the Knight of Swords in reverse for where you need to be headed, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse for action you should take. Tell me about that Two of Cups. The King of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Well, you're definitely fighting for something tooth and nail. I'm not going to lie to you. It seems like you and somebody else have a deep understanding about some kind of relationship that you have. There's some kind of camaraderie here. There's some kind of soul tie or soulmate energy that's happening. And it seems like you're having a very logical conversation with another person about what it is that you want to initiate in regards to a relationship, whether that's a friendship, whether that is a romantic relationship. And it seems like you're fighting for something. It looks like you are trying to fight for something. For some of you, there can be some kind of legal advice that you're getting, or like a legal case or something like that that has to do with somebody that you love, or has to do with somebody you used to love, or you're doing something out of love. For some of you, that can be the case. But whatever the case is, that Nine of Wands tells me that you're coming out on top in regards to something, and it seems like you're winning something. Like, I'm not saying like you're winning a trophy, bitch, okay? I'm just saying like you're coming out on top. You're getting something that you've been fighting for a while. So I like it. The Knight of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. I feel like this is asking you not to act too hasty on something. Because you might miss an opportunity because of it. It could be a financial opportunity for some of you. Maybe it has nothing to do with this. Maybe it has everything to do with this. It's asking you to wait a little bit before you jump the gun, before you say something, before you make some kind of split decision. And it's also talking about watch what you say, because you could miss out on the opportunity or something like that, or piss the wrong person off. It's something like that. I'm not telling you not to speak your mind. I know Geminis, how could you never not speak your mind, right? But I'm telling you with this specific instance, it's telling you to kind of take a chill pill and try to stay balanced. Try not to allow yourself to get too triggered too easily, because I just don't think that it's the time. I just heard, let somebody speak for you. Okay, I don't know why I heard that, but that's what I heard. The Five of Pentacles in reverse for the action that you need to take. Yeah, see? Queen of Swords in reverse. The Hermit. Yep, I want to say shut up. I want to say try not to worry so hard about things. You know, I think that you're going to have a reason to celebrate, but I want to say you're going to need to be patient with that Three of Wands and that Hermit card. Once again, you getting sidetracked, you allowing your emotions to get the best of you, the worst of you, you allowing yourself to pop off or freak out or jump the gun or act impulsively is not going to do you a service. It's going to do the opposite, and it's going to split you right in your face. So just try to stay patient. Try not to get too triggered and blurt out something that you're going to regret later, and make sure that you're staying mentally balanced as well as emotionally. show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius, which is interesting. That's what we're having. If you're a Gemini rising, it's happening in your 9th house. So it's telling you, so regardless of where Aquarius is in your chart, there needs to be some kind of culmination there. Okay. And it's telling you to, yes, be authentic. Do I think that you need to blurt out things and act from this place? No, I do not. Be patient. Yes. But I feel like there's maybe a conversation that you're needing to have with a family member, or there's some kind of vulnerability in regards to some kind of family situation that's needing to happen, which it looks like that's already happening anyway with that 2 of Cups and that King of Swords. So it's really about being vulnerable and communicating your needs, or what makes you feel comfortable and what doesn't. Maybe it's something about boundaries as well, right? That can be, 9 of Wands, which is in your energy anyway. So thank you so much, Gemini. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, let's do Cancer. All right, how you doing, Cancer? Let's go ahead and take a look at where you're headed. Sorry, guys, hold on. Where you're headed is the King of Cups. Love that. Where you need to be headed is the 7 of Swords. And action you should take is the Knight of Wands. Okay, tell me about that King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. And the 4 of Cups. If you're a masculine Cancer, there can be a feminine energy around you that is deeply insecure or wounded in some way. Maybe they're being a little mean, or maybe they're dealing with some financial issues. I see you doing your due diligence, like working towards what it is that you need to work towards. I see you doing what it is that you need to do, taking care of practical affairs, right? But with that 4 of Cups, it seems like maybe somebody's just not happy. Is that 4 of Cups coming from the person that I'm reading for? Yes. Okay, so it might be you that's disappointed. So it can feel like you keep showing up in a very mature energy. If you're a masculine, it's like you're showing up in this very mature energy, but there's a feminine energy around you who is upset about something, and you keep trying to work towards it, but it's almost like nothing is appreciated, or you feel like something's being taken from you, or it just like keeps going nowhere in some way. So I don't know if this is about a mother, a partner, or just some kind of feminine energy in your life. For others of you, if it's not about a feminine energy in your life, if you're the feminine energy, there can be somebody who is very much here for you during your time of need. But I just want to say, be cautious if you are being like, don't shoot the messenger, okay? But if you're being like ungrateful, or if like nothing's ever good enough, or you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, or whatever it may be, just be careful that you're not taking it out on somebody else. The 7 of Swords for where you need to be headed, with the 3 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot in reverse. So this to me is about doing what's best for the group, or doing what's best for us. There's been issues where a lack of change on somebody's part, either in a work relationship, or it could be work, because I see that 3 of Pentacles, or otherwise, or work just isn't changing, or something like that. It's about working together with other people to be able to change something in your life that isn't working. So, maybe this is about hiring a life coach, right? Maybe this is about you and a coworker are on the same team at work, but you guys just really don't get along, and it's like then no work gets done, or you guys can't work as a team. It's like maybe something needs to change about that, right? Because it's not about me, or it's not about them, it's not about us, it's about us as a team working together towards a common goal. So I feel like something needs to change in regards to that. So and we're also needing to reprioritize something. Like we're needing to reprioritize our priorities. the Knight of Wands for action that you should take with the Hierophant, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. I absolutely love this. So this is telling you, what are you passionate about? What is the foundation of your life? Like, what is that thing? Is it religion? Is it spirituality? Is it self-care? Is it family? What is the thing? Because it's telling you that there's some kind of talent tied to who you actually are that you need to discover if you have not already. Or you actually need to put it into action. Your commitment is being tested. Neptune and distraction. Okay. Is there something that you're addicted to that could be a distraction? You know? Do you have a commitment to something in your life, whether it's your life path or otherwise, and you keep ignoring it because, like, you just don't want to do that today? What is the thing? Because it's asking you to focus on the thing that you need to be doing and not, like, just trying to, you know, Neptune can be like escapism, right? That can be the distraction. So it's saying, like, you want this thing. How committed are you? How bad do you want it? Thank you so much, Cancer. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, let's move on to Leos. All right, Leo, how you guys doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at where you're headed for August. Happy birthday. Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles is where you're headed. Where you need to be headed is the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands for action that you need to be taking. Progress here. Ten of Pentacles with the Temperance. Damn. Okay. The Three of Cups. The Empress in reverse. Why? But why, though? Leo, it seems like everything's going great. Like, as far as your legacy goes or everything that you've ever wanted, it seems like something is established. Something looks great. It seems like you're not overwhelmed. You're keeping the balance in your life. You're doing the things that you need to do. You have great community around you. But with that Empress in reverse, do you not feel like you deserve it? Do you feel like it's all work and no play? Do you want more time for creativity? Or are you having, there may be some kind of emotional issues that you're having that are contributing to this, like, everything's good around you except for you kind of vibe? Is that Empress in reverse the person that I'm reading for? Reverse is no, upright is yes, no. Okay, so it might be somebody around you. There may be a feminine energy around you that could be feeling like they're smothering you. It could feel like they don't trust you. They may feel like you're not doing right by them in some way. Okay. Or they could just be emotionally imbalanced, but everything else seems to be going really, really well for you. The Seven of Wands for where you need to be headed with the King of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, I'm not telling you to break up with somebody, but for some of you, you need to be single, okay? Or it's about keeping your sense of independence. There's something like business-wise maybe that needs to be brought up, that needs to be looked at, that needs to be maintained. You're needing to make the right financial decisions for your overall benefit, obviously, and for the foundation of your life. If you have a business, you're needing to maintain that. And in order to maintain that, sometimes it means that you need to focus on yourself instead of being so attached to another person, or instead of being too attached to what everybody else is doing or worrying about something. Like, you're needing to maintain the foundation of your metaphorical house. Okay. If you don't have a foundation, you really don't have shit, right? It's like, oh, we got walls and a roof, but we're sleeping in the dirt, right? So don't do that. The Eight of Wands for action that you need to take. I heard therapy for some of you. Could be needing to talk to a therapist. In regards to your potential is what I want to say, Leo. I want you to go full force with that. Whatever your highest potential is, it's higher than you probably think that it is. And it's telling you that you have to release your fears, your insecurities, your worry about what other people are going to think or about what it would, don't do that. It's telling you that you need to seek out your highest potential. For some of you, it may be telling you to get a tarot reading, or it may be telling you to get an astrology reading, just for some of you. Or it could be telling you to focus more on like occult knowledge or pursue that. It could also be telling you to go to some kind of spiritual retreat that would really help you if you guys are into that kind of thing as well. Just side note. Nothing will come of this situation. Square and Kashing. Okay. What is the nothing will come of the situation? What is that situation? The Six of Swords in reverse. Some old problem that you feel like is going to constantly be brought up. I feel like it's not, like nothing big is going to come out of it, or it's not like something that you're worried about isn't going to be a big deal. I do think that there's some kind of challenge that you're needing to address. It can be, yes, it can be something from the past, but I feel like once you address it, I feel like it's nothing. Like it's something that you've been worried about and you're like, oh God, I don't know if I can do it, or I don't know if but it's not as big of a deal as you think it's going to be. And it's telling you just to deal with it because the results are not going to be like all the worry that you had. You're going to realize it was for nothing, basically. So thank you so much, Leo. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Alrighty. Oh, God. Of course I just spilled that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. One second, guys. Oh, honey, please. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and take a look at where you're headed for August of 2024. All right. Do I need to shuffle? No, I think we're okay. Lovers in reverse for where you're headed. Where you need to be headed is the Six of Pentacles, and the action that you need to take is the Devil. Tell me about that, Lovers in reverse. The Five of Swords, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Well, 2 6s mean at some point, even in reverse, there's going to be some level of success. There's actually 666 on the table, so it's interesting. It seems like no matter what you do in some kind of relationship or some kind of soulmate situation, like nothing ever works. That's what it looks like to me. It's like it always fails, or maybe you try and you don't get the validation, or maybe your partner tries and they don't get the validation and you keep blaming them. They keep blaming you. There's constant mental stress, constant blaming each other, holding on to past crap, whatever the thing is. And there can be some manipulative tactics that are happening between you and another person. And it looks like love. Of course, it could just be a friend. It could just be somebody that you are emotionally connected to. Why is that causing that? The Eight of Pentacles, work could be getting in the way, routine, duty. I mean, I don't know. Maybe somebody feels like the standard is a little too high for one person and not the other, or maybe one person is putting in a lot of work and the other person isn't. That's just kind of what it looks like to me. So it seems like a relationship of some sort, whether intimate or otherwise, isn't going well. The Six of Pentacles for where you need to be headed. Eight of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Yikes. Well, I'm going to be totally honest with you. And I'm not saying that there's a person that hasn't been doing something wrong or that hasn't hurt you or whatever, but this is telling you that you need to be responsible for your own happiness. Point blank, period. You know, and if you keep returning to the past with something, that's exactly where you're going to live, and that's exactly what's going to be brought up on a consistent basis. So I'm not saying that if somebody is constantly cheating on you, or there's a friend that's constantly betraying you, that, you know, you need to forgive them or you need to let them in your life. I'm not saying that. But if you keep living there, if you keep living back in the past, or if your unwillingness to change is not allowing you to move forward, then that's the reason why you're not happy, you know, or whatever the thing is. And also, do you feel like you're settling in situations, you know, even if you're not settling for another person, but settling for the bare minimum in regards to how you want to show up in your life on a day-to-day basis? Do you know what I mean by that? Like, are you just, you know, I don't know, maybe you really want to own your own business and you keep sleeping till, you know, noon, and then you kind of play on your phone for 2 hours, and then, you know, you want to go out with the boys or the gals for a few hours tonight, and then it's like, that's not, you know, a business owner, right? So it's like, whatever the thing is, make sure you're showing up for you and you're being responsible for your own happiness. The Devil, for action that you need to take. Okay. The Devil, the Star, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Strength card. There is some kind of issue that you may have that you're unaware of. And maybe you're aware of it as a whole, right? Either some kind of jealousy, some kind of anger issues, maybe some kind of procrastination, maybe just insecurity, too afraid to show up and show out, whatever the thing is. But it's telling you, like, you have to see those things, like those things, like in regards to your habits or your self-sabotaging behaviors, or where your insecurities are coming from that's stopping you from moving forward, or whatever the case is. That has to be looked at. And I don't know if it's that you have to go to therapy. I don't know if it's about just creating positive little habits on a day-to-day basis that are eventually going to put you in the right position. But something has to be done about that, right? Especially if you're a Virgo rising, right? Or sun as well, or moon. But sun, moon, and rising specifically, you know, new moon in that Leo 12th house. This is about our self-sabotaging behaviors. This is about, you know, our mental state, right? And the 6th house, full moon there, is about our habits, you know? So I feel like there's some kind of, why do I keep going up there? There's some kind of tie to that. Look at the bigger picture. Yin and grief. So there's something that you're sad about, is what I want to say. There's something that you're sad about. There's something that you're trying to overcome, something about the past. Like I said, right? Grief can be about the past. Yin is asking you to trust, to focus on meditation, to go to therapy, to do things like have a good night's sleep, right? Have a good night's sleep, you know, pray, like I said, meditate, yoga, whatever the thing is you got to do. And it's asking you to do that because there's a bigger picture in place for you that you can't quite see yet. Okay? So try to trust, try to keep the faith, and just keep it moving. You'll be just fine. Thank you so much, Myra, for that super chat question. Thank you so much, Virgo. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to Libra. What's up, Brooke? Rick's so funny. All right, let me just get a few more shuffles in, and then we can move on to my beautiful Libras. Yeah, man, Rick has a TikTok as well. All right, last shuffle. Complexity. Hi, honey. All right. By the way, I don't know if you guys remember me doing my Instagram readings and all of that stuff. I don't know if you guys remember me doing my Instagram readings and like offline where it gets sent to your inbox or through your email. I'm not doing that through Instagram anymore. Just so you guys know, I'm doing it on Hipsy. So this is my little channel on there. So you guys can do that. And then you guys can get answered straight to your inbox on Hipsy. So just so you guys know, I am working with them now. And so it's a really convenient way to be able to do that. And you can also ask, like, if I'm offline and you think of a super chat that you want, I can answer it through there for you guys. So just so you guys know, if some of you are wondering about where my Instagram reads were going on my link tree, that's where they're going now. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Libra. All right. All right, Libra, let's see where you are headed for August. 7 of Pentacles. For where you're headed, where you need to be headed is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And the action that you need to take is the 2 of Swords in reverse. Tell me about that 7 of Pentacles. The Temperance in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 8 of Swords. Yikes. Please be cautious with your money. Please be careful with your money, okay? You know, I'm not trying to like freak you out or anything. I mean, for my Libra risings, you guys have had Uranus going through your 8th house for quite some years now. So I feel like you guys have already, you know, felt the disruption of that. But when it comes to how many cookie jars you're putting your hands into, please try to simplify your life at this time, because it feels to me like you're very overwhelmed with things, especially maybe financial matters, practical matters, your job life, maybe trying to juggle your friendships at the same time. I don't know what you have going on, but it's showing me that you're feeling incredibly overwhelmed. You may feel like you don't have time for yourself. It just may feel very, very busy. With that 8 of Swords, this is making me feel like you don't know what to do when it comes to where you're investing your time, your money, and or your energy. So that 5 of Pentacles in reverse is where you need to be. I want to say listen to people that are smarter than you. Listen to people that know what they're talking about. When it comes to your debts, when it comes to learning how to manage your finances, things like that. That's something that you really want to focus on this month, Libra, for some reason. That's what it's telling me. So when it comes to some kind of journey that you're on, when it comes to your finances, it's going to be a new journey. It's going to be, it almost feels like a clearing out of some sort of the way that you've been investing your time and your energy. You know, even if it's something like, let's say you're a tarot reader on YouTube, right? And there's opportunities to make money, but you have been spending too much time at the bar with your friends, and that's why you don't have enough money. You know, it can be something like that. So it's about this practical management that you need in your life to be able to be in a better financial situation, or just simply not feel drained, to find more balance in your life, to come up with a good routine, to come up with a good schedule of some sort, so that you don't fucking fail, you know. And if this isn't for you, then obviously check your other placements. The 2 of Swords in reverse for the action that you need to take. Oh my God, J Rockin'. Hi, honey. It's so nice to see you. Two of Swords in reverse, the Moon, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Wands. Okay. So don't try to avoid the unavoidable because it hurts your feelings or because you're getting you're getting in your ego about it. I also want to say if it doesn't have anything to do with this per se, there can be, if you're not a masculine Libra and there's a masculine energy around you that is constantly trying to dominate you or treating you some kind of way, this person is jealous of you. I just want to let you know. Keep in mind that women can't just be jealous of women. There are men that can be jealous of women and vice versa, right? But I'm not here to talk about that. So if there's some masculine energy in your life that's like very shady, it's because this person is hating on you in some way, okay? So that is something that needs to not be avoided, and you're needing to make a decision around that. For others of you, it's weird because it almost feels like there's a humbling aspect to this. Like, it makes me feel as though, I hate to say this, but it's almost like you're not accumulating something as much, or you're needing to let go of some things in order to live a more simplified life, or it feels like something like that. And it's trying to tell you that, like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. You just may be rebuilding like a little section of your life right now, and it doesn't have to be, all eerie and, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to have to let go of this, or I can't believe I'm going to have to give this up, or whatever the case. Like, don't fear that. It's God is trying to put you in another direction. You're just not seeing it right now. So try not to freak out. You're very close to achieving your goal, right? Pisces and community. Well, this is interesting, especially if you're a Libra rising, sun and moon as well, but a new moon happening in your 11th house is about friends, groups, communities. This can be saying, like, maybe, Pisces can be about sacrifices, right? Neptune, right? 12th house-ish, all that good stuff, right? That can be about sacrificing something. And for some of you, there may need to be a sacrifice that you're needing to make. Maybe it's not just about you doing things solo dolo anymore. Maybe it's about bringing on other people for a project, or I don't know, whatever the thing is. But it's telling you that you're very, very close. But it's also telling you to get together more with maybe a spiritual community or people that you really gel with, people that are going to benefit you, but you may not see it right now at this time. Thank you so much, Libra. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You got a soldier dragon sun now. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, that's so crazy. I'm so proud of you. Good for you. I am just so proud of you. You are so incredible. Jay Rockin is one of my old school dragons from back in the You Now live streaming days, and he has just been so loyal to me for years. I mean, it's been, God, I don't know, like 7 years or something. I just absolutely love him. He joined the military, and so that's why he said that in the comments. I'm so proud of you, honey. Good for you. Good for you, Fireball. All right, let's see. Let's move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. Jay got yeah, definitely. He definitely does. He definitely has got the tea on me, that's for sure. All right, what's up, Scorpio? Let's go ahead and take a look. Where you're headed is the Wheel of Fortune. Love that. The Lover's in reverse for where you need to be headed, and the Page of Pentacles for the action that you need to take to get there. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Magician in reverse. It's interesting because it's almost like let go and let God, and there's no specific intent that you have in mind in your life right now. Like, I'm not saying that you don't have specific intentions towards certain things, but when it comes to the way that you seem to be kind of living your life in August, you're just kind of like, I'm just moving on, let go and let God. I'm just going to go with the flow of things. And it seems like because you're doing that, things are coming in, you're getting some good luck, you're getting some good karma. And it looks like you're receiving some kind of peace. There's some kind of peace here, and you're maintaining that peace. I do think that there are people that want something that you have. Like, I don't know if you got some haters or, you know, especially if you're a Scorpio rising, you're going to have that new moon happening in your 10th house. So you may be shining and, you know, people are hating a little bit or, you know, and it just feels like something may be unexpected where you're like, wow, I really didn't, I really didn't think that this person would be hating on me like that or whatever, right? Success breeds haters. That's what happens. But be cautious of allowing it to cause you to start doubting yourself, second guessing yourself, things like that. Try not to do that. Easier said than done, right? The Lover's in reverse for where you need to be with the Page of Wands, the Judgment, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, don't start getting insecure. I think that for some of you, you're needing to disconnect from a person or disconnect from, I don't know, social media for a while, something. There's something that you need to disconnect from that just isn't in your higher alignment. It doesn't sit well with your values and your morals, right? And with that Page of Wands to the Judgment, this is making me feel like there's some kind of path, some bigger path, some life purpose kind of thing that you need to venture out on even if you're a little scared. That Queen of Wands in reverse is telling you not to let your anger, your insecurities get the best of you. Something is for you. Speak even if your voice cracks. Take that step forward even if you can't see 10 steps ahead of you. The Page of Pentacles for action that you need to take. It's telling you to learn from the past. Learn from the past. Try not to hold on to it too tightly. There's change that needs to happen, and it's just about taking that initial step. I like that you're kind of trusting God, trusting the universe, putting one foot in front of the other in some way, shape, or form. But I do feel like, when we want something and we kind of have our eye on the ball, and something gets in our way, if that stifles us, if that causes us to be like, oh, well, I'm turning around. Well, how bad did you really want it, Did you really want it that bad? So I feel, I'm not saying like you're being tested, but like you're kind of being tested in my opinion. So a new romantic cycle begins. Okay. And then we have Pluto. Well, that's you. And then we have curiosity. Ooh, this is giving me like Venus and Scorpio vibes. This is giving me Venus and Scorpio vibes only because this is new moon in Libra. And then Pluto is obviously, the co-ruler of Scorpio, your sign. This is making me feel like if you are a single Scorpio, be open to meeting people. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to tread where other people have not before. I think that there's some evolution that needs to take place, and I think that you're already aware of that. And it's asking you, well, what does that look like for you? What do you want that to look like, and who do you want to become, and who do you want to be? And not only that, but who do you want by your side while you're becoming that person? Who's going to complement you? Is it the person that you're already with? Do you not know anybody? Have you not met anybody yet? What is the thing? So thank you so much, Scorpio. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. My Venus is in Scorpio. Yeah, me too. I have a love-hate relationship with that. Oh, honey. Who's going to Jamaica? Oh, I love you too, Jay. Always. You get to fly for free, Fireball? How does one acquire that? Ugh, I'm so jealous. Are you kidding? Oh my God. I'm so jealous. Okay. Let's see. My little Sagittarius. All right. All right, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh my God, Fireball. I'm freaking hating so hard right now. You're so lucky. Oh, wow, Fireball. 9 of Swords for your where you're headed, the Strength in reverse for where you need to be headed, and then we have the 4 of Wands for the action that you're needing to take. Tell me about that 9 of Swords. The Knight of Cups, the Emperor in reverse, the Ace of Cups. Well, what the hell is this? Is the Emperor in reverse this person I'm reading for? Reverse is no, upright is yes. Yes. All right, so Sagittarius, for my feminines, this may be reverse if you're dealing with a masculine, so keep that in mind. But women can be masculine too, so keep that in mind. Well, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a double-edged sword. The first thing that I got from this is that you are too afraid to be vulnerable because you feel like it's going to make you look like a pussy. That's what I got from that. I just have to be honest. That's what I got from that. Like, you really feel like something's going to make you look like you are soft. And there's like a big worry around that. There's a big worry around taking action and being vulnerable and offering your love to somebody. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if you just don't want to be seen as that person or if you're afraid somebody's going to hurt you. But like, who hurt you already to make you feel this way? You know what I'm saying? Like, who hurt you already? Let's see. Who hurt this person? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Could be an earth sign. Okay. Could be somebody that you worked with. It could be somebody that took your money. You know? I don't know. But somebody definitely did. Why the 9 of Swords? The Hangman, because you're afraid of how you're going to be perceived. Okay, well, it just looks like you're a little afraid to, I don't know, it can be like, you know, maybe you write poetry and you have an opportunity to read it in front of a crowd, but like you're too scared. You know, what are people going to think of my love poem to my mom? You know, I don't fucking know. You know, or it's like maybe, you know, you want to propose to your person and you're like, oh, what are they going to think of me? Well, they're going to think that you want to marry them. You know, I mean, I don't know. What is it? But it seems like there's some fear here. The Strength in reverse for where you need to be headed with the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the Hermit. Interesting energy. There's still a lot that you need to learn about yourself. There's still a lot of things that you have to learn about yourself, and it could be through other people, you know. I really feel like you need to find your confidence again, your true masculinity again. I really think that you are needing to open yourself up a little bit, and I think you're needing to open yourself up to other people's opinions or how they're seeing something, or just for people in general, people's energy in general, because there's still a lot that you need to learn about yourself. It's like it's fine if you're you know, you isolate and you don't open yourself up and you can just be your own guru forever, but to be honest with you, you're not going to learn very much like that. So, you know, I have learned the most from my relationships. Mostly I've learned the most from my romantic relationships, but friendships as well. You know, anytime my heart gets involved, I learn a huge lesson 9 times out of 10. And there's still a lot that you need to learn about yourself. It can be about boundaries. It can be about you keeping boundaries with people, or thank you, Venus, for that super chat. It can be about you keeping boundaries with people. It can be about, you know, people keeping boundaries with you, you learning boundaries. I don't know, you actually fighting for something that you want. And I don't know, but I feel like you're needing to open yourself up a little bit. Venus, thank you so much for that super chat. the Four of Wands with the Four of Cups. 2 4s equal an 8, which is Saturn. Woo! Speaking of relationships. So this is the action that you need to take. You know, you have more reasons to celebrate than you think. It makes me feel like you're feeling a little down on yourself, or you're feeling a little I don't know, not your best, or you're not, you know, just you know, I'm not gonna lie, pity party USA, you know, especially with that Page of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, because you feel like something needs to look a certain way, or this needs to look a certain way, or this person needs to present themselves a certain way, or that you are too afraid to present yourself in a certain way because you are so attached to how you've been showing up, that you are terrified to show up any other way for whatever reason. Okay, it's like it has to be this way or no way at all, and you're really closing yourself off to a lot of opportunities for connection, for closure, for self-awareness, whatever it is that you really need in your life. This is a real reading, honey. Hold your vision. Air. Anticipation. Well, you can anticipate a fucking conversation, that's for sure. Excuse my potty mouth. You know, there can be some conversations going on between you and another person, or it's saying that this is fixed moon, right? So this is like, what do you have your heart set on? What do you have your heart set on? Because it's asking you to be open-minded. That's what this card means. It's asking you to be open-minded. I think that you have a celebration on the horizon for whatever reason. I don't know if you end up meeting somebody at a wedding, or you are actually asking somebody to marry you, or, you know, but there's like fear behind this. There's a fear of being perceived in a certain way. And I know that more than anybody. I get it. But like, you're hiding some of the most beautiful parts about yourself because you're afraid that somebody's going to see the real you and not like it, which is one of the hardest things to overcome. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. Also, make sure that you guys go ahead and follow me on Hipsy. I do offline readings there. The link is in the chat box. Damn, you got a part-time job at an airline? That sounds incredible. All right, let's see. All right, Capricorns, let's go ahead and take a look. All right. All right, Capricorns, let's see where you're headed. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Lydia, thank you so much for that super chat. 10 of Wands in reverse for where you need to be headed, and the action that you need to take is the 8 of Wands. Tell me about that 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The 3 of Pentacles, okay. The 7 of Swords. There could be a work or financial situation here. What's that 10 of Cups in reverse about? The Empress in reverse. There can be issues around your family, okay? There can be issues with a pregnancy. I hate to say that, but for some of you, there can be issues with family, issues with the relationship. It seems like you're trying to do what's best, though. So I like that. Or you could just be feeling not emotionally supported, or feeling like you don't have a lot of love in your life, or, you know, just trying to put on a happy face, even though like you're not feeling top tier all the time. So whichever one of those it is. But with that 4 of Pentacles in reverse to the 3 of Pentacles, it makes me feel like you're taking a risk on collaborating with another person, or you're taking a risk on some kind of financial endeavor that has to do with other people. So whether it's stocks, bonds, you know, maybe something like that. Maybe you are trying to make money by collaborating with other people, but like you don't have somebody that supports it, or, you know, there's something about that. Keep in mind there can be relationship issues. It seems like you're trying to avoid that, but for some of you it's inevitable, or family issues, okay? Or just emotional issues in general. But it just feels like something to do with work or money, really. You taking some kind of risk and you being on the same page with another person in regards to some kind of business venture, potentially. The Ten of Wands in reverse for the action that you're needing to take, with the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Tower. What is the Tower? The Five of Swords in reverse. It's asking you to let something fall. What fall? The Devil in reverse. Something that's not good for you. Some kind of, maybe it is a way of thinking. Maybe it's a way of thinking. Maybe it's a person that wants to leave your life. Maybe something like that. But it's telling you that don't try to hold on to this. Whatever change is coming in your life that's completely out of your control, just put your hands up and let it happen, okay? I'm not saying like let somebody hurt you or anything like that, but something that's out of your control, you just got to let it happen, whatever it is. And I want you to understand that when it comes to listening your intuition about a very specific feminine energy in your life, or when it comes to a very specific financial endeavor, when it comes to family or some kind of relationship, something to do with home, family, or finances, I really want you to listen to that, okay, whatever that is. I also think that if you feel like you're doing everything on your own, it may be time to allow somebody else to kind of hold that trophy or take on some of the responsibility. It can also be that you have to stop taking responsibility for somebody else, okay? Whether it's their emotions or whether they keep fucking up and you keep vouching for them. I don't know, whatever it is. But it's telling you not to do that anymore. Eight of Wands with the King of Swords, the World, and the Ten of Pentacles. Absolutely love this. Well, I feel like it's time for an upgrade, Capricorn. I really feel like it's time for an upgrade. This may be a time where, for some of you, you may be needing to hire some kind of a business consultant, maybe some kind of CPA, or somebody that is smarter than you when it comes to money and accomplishing things, okay? For some of you, that's what you need to be doing. You need to be talking to somebody that knows what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to something that you're trying to pursue. For others of you, there can be something in regards to travel, education, groups, communities that you're needing to complete. Because now with that Ten of Pentacles there, it tells me that there's something else you can achieve. Yeah, maybe you didn't get the Ten of Cups, right? Ten of Cups in reverse. Maybe you didn't get that, but you can have this. You know, I'd rather have the Ten of Pentacles than the Ten of Cups. Fuck the Ten of Cups, bitch. I couldn't care less. Just kidding. But like Ten of Pentacles is your legacy. It's what you leave behind when you leave this world. And there's something about that, but you have to close out something else in order for you to have this, or open up your mind to possibilities. Surrender to the divine, Leo, and balance. Okay. Well, you know, like I said, let something go. There's something that is happening that's out of your control. Just allow it to happen. Don't allow your ego to get in the way or anything like that. When it comes to balancing your life, what do you need to balance in your life? Do you feel like you need more time for dating? Do you feel like you need more time for creativity? Do you feel like you need more time for work? What is the thing? Because it's asking you to do that. And it's also asking you to be confident, be more creative, be more expressive, you know, be you. It's like, I think that when it comes to the hustle and bustle of life, and all of us are jaded adults, and we're all sad, and we're all heartbroken, and we're all fucking traumatized, and it's like we forget about the desires that we had when we were children that were just so innocent, but they were real to us. And I think it's really time for you to remember that person before all of the crap, before you became jaded, before you became traumatized, before you developed PTSD or whatever other mental illness that we all have in one way, shape, or form. And it's time for you to get back to those childlike desires and that childlike wonder that made you you in the first place. So thank you so much, Capricorn. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Oh, thanks, Vanessa. Let's go ahead and take a look at Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's see where you're headed for August. Whoops. Huh. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Where you need to be headed is the Three of Wands. And we have the Ace of Wands for the action that you need to take to get there. Oh, God. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Sun. Well, that's good. Amongst it all, right? Amongst some kind of emotional issues, somebody not trusting you, you not trusting somebody else, some doubts when it comes to some kind of emotional relationship, doubts when it comes to work, feeling like you're not up to par, feeling like something's not up to standard, feeling like something's just simply not working out, feeling like, you know, you're not sure how to change some kind of habits. Well, I will tell you this, you sure the fuck are optimistic as hell about it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, at this point, you're just like, you know what? It is what it is. I am okay. It's like this choice to be happy despite everything. And who can really fault you for that, you know? What's that Ace of Swords in reverse about? The Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you don't know what you want to do for work, or you're not sure what somebody thinks of you, or you're not sure what your boss thinks of you, or you're not really sure if a project is going to work out, or whatever. It doesn't matter. With that Sun there, to me, this is just shining a light and blinding everything out. It just feels like you are happy, you're being more creative, you're taking the lead in your own life. You're like, fuck it, I don't even care. I love it. I don't really have anything negative to say. It seems like something is working out despite your circumstances. You could be mad at that, you know? Where you need to be headed is the Three of Wands. What's up, Taurus? The King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Star in reverse. Okay. There's an opportunity for some celebration in the future, but first you're having to pursue whatever this is. There can be you needing to heal something with a family member, with a partner, with somebody in your life. That's very important. Tell me about that Star in reverse, the Justice in reverse. So I don't know what happened in the past or what's going on now, but for some of you, it can be around an unhealed relationship between you and an ex, you and a partner, you and somebody that needs to be healed. Like, somebody did something wrong. The Star in reverse is you. I don't know if it's you because the Justice in reverse is clarifying it, but someone did something wrong and now we're trying to make it right. And this is saying that this is where you need to be. For others of you, this can be about you actually exploring your dreams and the things that you love, the things that you're emotionally attached to that can actually increase your revenue in some way. But for some reason, for some of you, you don't think that you can have it, or you think that that is ridiculous, or you think that that is something that's very far-fetched, when I feel like it's not. I feel like all you have to do is simply pursue it, but I feel like you're on the right track with that Sun in your energy. And then we have the Ace of Wands for the action that you're needing to take. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Cups in reverse. It's kind of reminding me of Capricorn's reading, where I was basically saying, like, you know, don't let that childhood, like, what is it? Oh my God, what was I saying? That childlike wonder, don't let that die. It's telling you to take action towards the thing that drives you, the thing that gets you excited, the thing that keeps you motivated, because you don't want to miss out on some kind of opportunity that you could actually have, but that you missed because you thought it was too out of your reach, or was not obtainable, when it actually is. This is the Queen of Swords, and she's very logical. She's learned a lot. She's very intelligent, and she goes after Venusian things, right? Which can be our, like, desires, the things that we truly want. And so I feel like that's what it's telling you, and it's telling you not to miss the race, so to speak. A time for healing, House 2, and yang. So this can be a time for healing around, you know, what is house 2? House 2 can be around your finances, how you're making money. It can be around your self-esteem, your priorities, your diet, what you're putting in your mouth. That includes vapes, cigarettes, alcohol, etc. For some of you, it can be about getting a facial procedure. Okay, I know that's super random, but house 2 can represent your face. So keep that in mind. And with that yang there, it's saying that you need to be proactive about these things, okay? About a second house matters. And for my Aquarius risings, you know, you guys have seen a little bit of some issues there in your second house with Saturn and Neptune, now retrograde. So you could feel like things were taking too long, or it was harder to make money, or somehow you were stopped from making too much money, or your self-esteem is kind of low, or whatever the thing is. So now it's time to change that. So let's go ahead and move on. Oh, Taurus, I'm so sorry, honey. I hope you're okay. What's up, Vanessa? Good to see you. Thank you so much for that super chat. Get a few more in here. Sorry, guys. I've only been using my Game of Thrones deck at this point. I absolutely love this deck. It's my favorite. So I just... Usually I'm not shuffling during my reads, but... I keep wanting to use this deck, and I'm just running out of cards, so... I'm sorry about that, Bits. Alright, let's see. Let's move on to my Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Oh, all right, Pisces, let's go ahead and take a look at where you are headed for August. The Seven of Cups in reverse for where you're headed, where you need to be headed is the Chariot, and the action you need to take is the Two of Cups. Tell me about that Seven of Cups in reverse. The Three of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords. Jesus. My God. Yikes. Well, I hate to say that. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but you're definitely having some kind of reality check about, it looks like a love situation. Thank you so much, Vanessa. About some kind of love situation or something that could be pretty heartbreaking. Yikes. It feels like you're revisiting something. It's interesting because it's like you're getting a reality check, or maybe you're giving one, but it's like you're getting a reality check about something emotional that feels debilitating, that feels like the end all be all. I hate to say that, right? I'm not trying to I'm not trying to fear monger, but like it is the Ten of Swords, it is the Three of Swords in reverse. It's, you know, it's not the best. And it may be something that like is done, or maybe you end it or something, but it looks like you're returning to it in some way, or it's like you're revisiting it. What's that Ten of Swords about? The Nine of Pentacles. It could be something financial. It can be something financial. It can be like a loss of independence. Give me one more. The two nines. It's something about like individuality and a state of contentment. It may just be like there may be now something forcing you to evolve. The good thing is that there's nowhere to go but up, right? So two nines, I mean... And this can be about a sense of contentment. It's like you're not content anymore with something. Oof. The Chariot for where you need to be. It's telling you not to be afraid of something. It's telling you not to fear something. It's telling you to take initiative. Even if you are afraid, you don't need to be. You're bigger than what this is. You know, and I'm not saying like, you know, obviously if you've had a loss or something like that, right? Like obviously like, you know, I'm not telling you don't grieve or anything, but when it comes to some kind of external problem that feels like a betrayal, or that feels like something is hurting you, or, you know, is ruining you in some way, I'm telling you that it won't. And I'm telling you that I feel like you're the chariot in this circumstance, where you can literally, you know what it reminds me of? In this deck, this is the Game of Thrones deck. It reminds me of course, I don't want to give it away if nobody's seen Game of Thrones, and I don't know if you guys care, but in one of the seasons, there are dead people, right? And they're like alive. And a dragon, one of the big dragon in Game of Thrones, Drogon, he comes down, he's on the ground, and they all just start crawling all over him like a bunch of fleas, right? And like at the time, it's like, oh my God, like watching that, you're like, oh my God, is he gonna die from these little dead people? But like it did a wide shot view, and you see the dragon just kind of like getting ready to take flight, and like it just looks like a bunch of little fleas all over the dragon, these dead people, right, trying to bite him and trying to eat him. And eventually he like flies away, and he just shakes off, and you just see them all flying, and it's like, oh, he's not gonna die from these people, these dead people trying to eat him. He's a fucking dragon, you know, like, you know. And I feel like you're the dragon in this scenario, and so something that feels like it may stress you out or may get you down, you're bigger than what it is. So I want you to have hope. I want you to, you know, understand that there's something more for you. This is happening for your sense of evolution, which I know is really difficult to hear, especially when we're going through difficult things, but I promise you that you're bigger than what's happening to you. The Two of Cups for the action that you're needing to take. Seven of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Devil in reverse, mixed with the Seven of Swords in reverse, there may be something you're needing to be honest about when it comes to some kind of love situation, some kind of soulmate situation. You may be needing to be honest about something, like a confession of sorts, okay? For others of you, if that's not what it is, then this may be a need for you to reconnect with yourself again. And I don't know what that's going to look like for you. Like for me, it's writing. For me, it's always going to be writing. It's going to be writing, okay? And maybe that's what it is for you, right? And through that process, whatever that process looks like for you, it's going to help you alleviate some stress. It's going to help you let go, whatever your process, your personal process is. And it's also going to help you come to a lot of realizations about your life, about your connections, about certain things, so that way you can move forward. And that's exactly what you're needing to do, is move forward. Don't let pride get in your way. Jupiter and soar. So, you know, Jupiter is all about growth and expansion. It's about spiritual growth as well. And I feel like this is exactly what you're needing. There's something about pride, or there's something about ego, something like that in regards to this, where it's like you have to see the bigger picture of something and not allow, like for instance, right? Let's say that somebody cheated on you, right? Instead of internalizing that and be like, oh, it's me, it's because I'm ugly, it's because I'm fat, it's because I'm not funny enough, it's because I don't have enough money. Instead of like internalizing that and taking it personally, although I understand it's hard not to, because some of us can blame ourselves, we have to think that that is not a me problem. That is a them problem. And it's likely that they cheated before you and they will cheat after you. It's not a you problem. It's a them problem. So that might be what this is saying. And it's asking you to have a higher perspective of these things. So sorry that was so long. Thank you so much, Pisces. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, let's do these little bit of super chats, and then I'm out of here. All right, let's see. We have Zaza. Hey V, is Brian dating someone new? If so, how is that going? Is he dating someone new? Yes. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe. How is it going? The Two of Wands in reverse. They're kind of in stuck mode, or it's like something's not evolving. It seems like somebody maybe can't make a decision, or something's just not moving forward because someone's not willing to give something up. Zaza, who is coming towards me in love? The Death in reverse, the Four of Wands, probably somebody from the past. You may see them when you're out and about, or they may actually ask you out. It could quite literally be a Scorpio, but it seems like it's somebody from the past. Somebody maybe you've met before, somebody you've been out with before. Thank you, Zaza. Layla, hi, I miss you. Always glowing. Oh, thanks, baby. Been struggling. What does Spirit want me to know at this time? I feel like there's going to be some kind of business opportunity for you. It could also be a relationship opportunity, maybe. It can be that somebody's going to be maybe more financially supportive of you, or there can just be some kind of committed relationship that's going to help you with your finances, or somebody here that's going to give you some kind of practical advice. I really want you to listen to your intuition when it comes to boundaries that you're setting with people, or people that you feel like are hating on you. You know, it can also be about maintaining your privacy as well. Maybe not spilling everything to everybody. Be cautious of any kind of trauma dumping or anything like that. And it could also be saying that maybe you are maintaining where you're at right now, but are you ignoring your higher potential because you're so focused on maintaining what is right now? And I'm not telling you to maintain, I'm not telling you not to maintain something, but I'm saying, is there more for you? Do you need to look in a different area? Do you need to venture out? Do you need to broaden your horizons? Do you need to open your mind somewhat? Layla, what was the other thing that Layla said? What was it? Layla's second question, thank you, Rick. Is there romance for me with a new partner coming up? The Sun, I would say yes, and it seems very sexual. It seems very fun. It feels very like childlike, like we're doing creative stuff together. We're going out to casinos together. We're just having a good time together. That's what that looks like to me. Like it's somebody that's going to be very sexually attracted to you, but somebody that's going to bring like that little pocket of sunshine or that joy to your life. Tell me more. The Emperor in reverse, the Tower in reverse. Ooh. This person may have been brought up by a really harsh father figure in their life is what I'm getting. Like they may not have a great relationship with their father. That's initially what I got. So, but if that Emperor in reverse and that Tower in reverse is them, it's weird because it's showing up with the Sun and the Ace of Wands, which is such a different energy from the Emperor in reverse and the Tower in reverse. It really makes me feel like it could be that this person really feels like they need control in their life constantly, so they feel the need to control everybody else around them. So be cautious of that. But what I feel like this is an abusive father that they had or something like that. Just be cautious that this person isn't abusive. Thank you, Rick. Now we're going to do... Rose, you have the best hair in the YouTube tarot world. I assure you I don't, and these are extensions. But thank you so much. Can you tell me what I get karmically for breaking things off with the Scorpio? Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. You get the missed opportunity that you offered this person. You know, you get the missed or you give the missed opportunity or whatever that you gave to this person. It could be that in the future, you know, somebody also takes the opportunity from you, but if it's not meant to be, it's not to be. I think with that Seven of Pentacles, to me, karmically, I feel like you just now have the option to take your time making a decision when meeting somebody, or now you have the time or the energy to invest the time and the energy into something else. I don't think it doesn't look like anything, oh my God, you know, I mean, maybe somebody might manipulate you in the future, right? Because this was in reverse, but I don't think it's anything like, oh my God, you know, like... I'm going to lose my tits or something if I, you know what I mean? You're going to be fine. Myra, hi. Why is Anthony Pisces holding back communication? The Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. It may be some kind of soulmate situation in his life that came back from the past. In this deck, the Six of Cups, this talks about someone from the past. Can be somebody from the past that's in his life that he's not sure if he really wants a relationship with, to be completely honest with you. It could just be that he's really stuck in between, like, the relationship with you and the other things that he has, like responsibilities, what is already established in his life, his house, his home, his job, etc. Okay, so keep that in mind. Is he seeing someone else? Reverse is no, upright is yes. No. So then that's probably what it is. I don't know, though. I don't like that. I don't like that it showed up as the Queen of Wands in reverse. What's going on in his life? He's not getting along with coworkers, or somebody's not on the same page with him at work, is what that looks like to me. You got be bold and make the first move, Taurus, and luck. So, first of all, Taurus is about self-care, trust, patience, okay? This is probably telling you that you need to take care of yourself. I'm not saying that you're not, but take care of yourself, focus on you, do what you need to do in order to make yourself feel better. You know, I don't know, what do you have to do, like a lotion hand mask at night? Do you just need an extra good night's sleep? Do you need a fucking lavender bath? You know, like, what is the thing? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's telling you to make sure that you're pursuing that on a consistent basis. And then I find that when I've done that, like when I've just been so self-focused, like that's when people flock to me. So it also may be telling you that you need to make the first move in some way, like you may need to say something or whatever to be able to build something with this person. Taurus is the builder, and with that luck card there, I feel like it may go better than you think. Thank you, darling. Let's go ahead and take a look at Venus. You look gorgeous, V. Can I have, thank you. Can I have advice on M, please? Give me advice. It may be telling you, if this person is somebody who's been inconsistent, you may continue to be disappointed, to be completely honest. It's telling you that if you're not happy with this person, you have other options available to you, but you may just want it to be this one. It could also be saying that this person is never grateful for what they have, so they need to go seek validation on a consistent basis towards other people. So be cautious with that, unless that's you. And advice on Project MLO. Advice, the lovers. This seems like a go for me. Oh, I love that. I love this. So this to me makes me feel like this is an absolute yes. This is something that you need to connect with, something that you need to decide on. This is something that may be aligned with your stronger morals and your values, and something that you very much believe for yourself. And it's telling you to lay the foundation. Lydia, does Jay have any intentions towards me? Is he healing and doing shadow work, planning to reconnect after some time? Does he have any intentions towards Lydia? Ace of Pentacles, yeah, looks like some kind of opportunity that he's trying to pursue, that he's trying to potentially offer you. He may be concerned about some kind of insecurities that you have with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or there may be some kind of feminine energy in his life that's kind of disrupting his peace in some way. But is he planning on reconnecting with that Page of Wands? Yes. It's like beginning again. Vanessa Williams. First, I love this hair. Oh, thank you. Wanting to know if anyone else is coming in. I'm not really into anyone I'm talking to now. Basically, what's next in love outside of these guys? Okay. A Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Aquarius energy. Wow. Page to the King of Swords. Definitely an air sign. 2 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Swords. Look at this. Let me show you. All swords. I am telling you right now, this person is definitely an air sign. I can't imagine. Probably somebody that you're going to meet online or or through some kind of social network. This person's going to probably be watching you maybe for a little bit or curious about you, and then they're probably going to initiate the conversation. And they're not shy. I don't think that this person is shy in any capacity. Let me just ask what that Six of Swords is, the Strength in reverse. I feel like their ego is a bit fragile, though. I feel like this person could have a fragile ego, or maybe if they feel like you're not biting, they're just like, all right, well, I'm just going to move on. I feel like this person is very flighty. Vanessa Williams, should I go solo in my career? Would it be beneficial for me to leave my team, or should I hold on a bit? What happens if she goes solo in her career? The Temperance in reverse and the Temperance in reverse and then the Empress in reverse. Interesting. So it to me makes me feel like maybe you'll have more time, or you won't feel so overwhelmed, or you'll be taking care of it in some way, right? Like you'll be doing it, you're doing your thing, right? You're happy with it. But that Empress in reverse, tell me about that. The World. You may have, you may feel like at times you're not accomplishing enough, or you may feel like, you'll probably start to question what you can and can't achieve when it comes to what you want to achieve. So, I mean, I think that goes with anything, right? Like when I started my tarot business, I, of course, had a lot of doubts and shit, you know, when I left my old thing or whatever, of course, I had a lot of doubts, you know, like that's natural. But that Temperance there tells me that things will be in balance. You're going to feel level-headed. You're going to feel good. I just think that some insecurities might pop up or whatever. What if she sticks with her team? The Moon in reverse, the Six of Wands. What's that Moon in reverse? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you'll have more recognition maybe with a team in some way, or you're going to get more validation with a team of some sort, or some kind of notoriety with a team. And it's almost going to feel less fearful because of the team around you. To be honest with you, I feel like either one looks okay. I like the solo one better just because the Temperance is kind of solidifying that for me, like that solo journey. But I think that on your way, I think that this will grow, like that self-worth or self-esteem, or feeling like you're adding something to the world, or whatever it is, right? So there may be some little doubts that you're having, but that's with anybody. I'm going to just go ahead and pull an advice message for you because you did 2 10s in a row. So I'm just going to take time to breathe out, conjunction, and Knight. Okay. What's that conjunction? What are you asking her to come together with? 5 of Cups in reverse, you know, release the past, forgive and forget, you know, but like it is telling you to do something like that. It's also telling you to look at the upside of things, you know, to be grateful for the things that you have. Not saying that you're not, but it's just telling you to do that. It's also telling you to get a good night's fucking sleep, meditate, go to bed, bitch, whatever you got to do, get your routine in order. You know what I mean? There's something about that. The Knight in this deck is about getting a good night's sleep, and also to pay attention to your dreams for some reason. And it's just telling you to try to relax. You may feel like a little squirrely because of these love interests, or you may be a little nervous about this venture, or whatever the case is, but you're going to be fine. And it's trying to tell you just to try to relax about it, and everything's going to work out in the end. So that's what it's telling you. Very cliche. I'm well aware, but that's what I got. Anna Banana, hi V, hello. What's the positive coming towards me in love? Show me only the positive coming towards Anna in love. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Well, baby, you didn't even have to ask, did you? The 6 of Pentacles, the Magician. I mean, shit. It looks like a fully committed relationship. Somebody that has every intention on being in a relationship with you, on manifesting that, on giving that to you, even potentially spending some money on you. Careful of having a baby. Page of Cups, Eight of Wands. Oof, King of Cups. Damn. Could be a water sign. I'm also seeing Gemini and Virgo here. Damn. I feel like you always get good cards. I really just do. Do you have Libra placements? I feel like a lot of the time Libra placements in my readings have great readings. Page of Cups, Eight of Wands, King of Cups. So it looks to me like adoration, love, but not only adoration and admiration, there's also this evolution, this pursuing of a more mature relationship, a stronger commitment, the relationship maturing in general, this person evolving because they want to be the person that you need. I mean, it just couldn't get any better. I mean, look at this, dude. Like, you know, what do you want me to say to that? You know what I mean? Your advice is your dreams need a practical plan. So look at the Taurus house of your chart. There's something that needs to be completed in regards to that. So if it's the second house, it could be some kind of financial endeavor, something to do with your self-esteem, you know. If it's in regards to the 10th house, your career and your reputation, some kind of venture that you're doing in your career, or something about your public status, like something about that needs a practical plan and needs to be finished. Mutable is also asking you to go with the flow and teamwork. So, I mean, this to me makes me feel like this is something about work. But there's something about your practical life, your self-esteem, your money, you taking care of yourself, whatever the case is, that needs to be completed in some way, shape, or form. Mutable and teamwork is asking you to be more fluid when allowing people to give their opinions to you, when you're trying to work towards some kind of goal, listen to advice, listen to people that are smarter than you, or this can be talking about a relationship, asking you to open up and kind of go with the flow a little bit more when it comes to maybe some new person coming in your life. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Shout out to Rick, and shout out to, I think my question got skipped. I don't see it in here. Oh, it did. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I am so sorry, Ella. I'm so sorry. I don't know how the hell I missed that. I'm so freaking sorry. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Ella really quick. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Let me clean up Vanessa's. I was like, all right, guys, bye. I'm so sorry. All right, let me see here. Okay. Ella, the person on my mind's thoughts and feelings for me, currently in no contact. Thanks. Sure, let me see. What does this person think about Ella currently? This person feels like you have high standards when it comes to yourself. This person may feel like you've worked on yourself a lot, or you're currently working on yourself a lot. They may feel like you need alone time, or you've been taking some kind of alone time. This is like double Virgo energy. So this is like being very detail oriented, working on yourself, focus on your routine, raising the standard for yourself. This person feels like you're on this journey that you've been working on maybe for some time now. And they feel like you're evolving. They feel like you're wiser, something about that. That's like their opinion of you, I feel. Their feelings for you. Five of Swords and well, they definitely feel like you're not to be fucked with, you know, to be honest. With that Queen of Swords, this person may feel like, you know, Five of Swords and reverse, can't fuck with her, you know. And I don't know why they think that, but they may feel like nothing really gets past you anymore, or this person may just feel like, you know, for instance, like, oh, I can't even lie to Ella because she's gonna call me out, or she's gonna know immediately that I'm lying, or whatever the case may be. So I don't know why that's the case, but that's what I got for you. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for showing up. Rick, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for doing the timestamps and all of that stuff. I will talk to you guys sooner than later, and thanks for being here. Bye for now.